we have a moment as the players now beginning to realize this may be a little bit of a delay as different players sitting out on the field, starting to stretch, trying to stay loose, and really as bewildered as the rest of the crowd here, trying to stay on top of what's happened. No question this game or this delay is going to affect in some way the momentum of this game coming out just after halftime, after the long return by Jacoby Jones. And as I stand here on the field looking around, the fit players milling around, I'm going to throw it across the field to my colleague Solomon Wilcox. Solly, what have you got on your side of the field?
Well, thanks, Steve. You know, I've been paying attention to the players for the Baltimore Ravens. Right now, they are very much bewildered. They're asking questions, what's going on. They're asking how long is this going to take. Right now, the coaches are just trying to create some kind of organization here on the sideline, trying to help the players and not worry about things they can't control, asking them to stretch, make sure they stay loose. And I thought Steve made a really good point when he talked about maybe this robbing the Baltimore Ravens of momentum that had been seized by the long kick return by Jacoby Jones. This is one of those anomalies that doesn't really occur here at Super Bowls, and I think the coaches and players are going to try to deal with it the best they can.
Oh, jeez. You can see what's going to happen.
All right, right now, we have our guys set up, the studio guys.
San
JP,
Francisco
let's send
comes
it over
back,
to you.
and then
Well, as is obvious to the viewers at home, we have a power outage here at the Superdome. There was a surge in the building, and all of the lights have been knocked out. Some are now starting to slowly come back on. As soon as they have restored power, then, of course, the players will come back on the field. So it may well be about a 15-minute process to recycle the lights. But while we have this opportunity, we'll talk about the game. And certainly you saw what happened at the start of the second half. I know Shannon got extremely excited. What was it that you saw?
I see the surge in the building is called the Baltimore Ravens. I felt the 49ers were living on dangerous waters, Coach, kicking the ball to Jacoby Jones. That was 109 yards, but the ball had a low trajectory. And normally when someone kicks the ball that far deep in the end zone, the opposing team, they relax. Jacoby Jones had in his mind, when he caught that ball, he was bringing it out. They didn't relax, the 49ers did, and it's the longest return for a touchdown in Super Bowl.
oh, they thought the 49ers thought they were just going to kneel it.
Everyone in the world thought he was going to kneel it.
Offensively and defensively. You know, you're thinking you're not going to have a kickoff return going back to you, but I think right now in this game, you know, San Francisco defense is going to have to come up with some turnovers. I know Baltimore's been aggressive. When you look at the scoreboard right now, I think they're going to play with the lead and use the clock. I would say on offense, run the ball. You can still be somewhat aggressive, but I would come out of the huddle late. I would snap the ball less than 5 seconds. I had the clock to my advantage and shorten the game.
Yep.
And for San Francisco, they need to let Kaepernick open this up and make some plays with his legs.
Here's the problem, you know, with Kaepernick. He has never really been in this situation. It's not a situation where he's always had a running game. And now he's going to have to drop back and throw every down, and they've had a problem running the football. So he's never really been in this situation. This is something he's going to have to deal with.
Well, I'll tell you, I think right now the teams have to stay loose. And the other element of this is I think we're seeing Colin Kaepernick's only played 10 games, Shannon. You don't see them in a hurry-up mode. Even at the end of the first half, he still has to huddle up. This is where his inexperience really is now going to really pay.
So let me ask you a question collectively of you guys. We know what San Francisco is capable of doing. They did that against Atlanta. How do you guys read the body language to tell whether or not that was a knockout shot to their confidence or not?
Well, there's no doubt it's a knockout to their confidence, and if they have to find a way somehow when this whole thing comes back on, we get back on the field and start playing again, they need to score a touchdown on that first drive. It's going to be so critical for them, for the 49ers, to score just to get back in the game somehow and get some kind of momentum going.
This is not the Atlanta Falcons they're playing. We've seen the San Francisco 49ers one other time play a ball game like this, and it was a Sunday night in Seattle. They got steamrolled. The game got away from them. Before the lights went out, Coach, I had a strong suspicion this game was about to get away from the 49ers.
You know, the other thing is, I sat there and we were watching and we said, okay, you still have time, but there's no sense of urgency, and I don't think it's a lack of not having urgency. I think it's a lack of having experience, and he's not comfortable. He's still trying to make checks at the line of scrimmage. The clock is right now an enemy against him. It's an ally, and so if I'm sitting back right now, I'm Baltimore, I'm letting them dump him off. Go back and huddle because you're almost becoming your worst enemy because it's taking you so long to call plays.
All right, we're going to step aside for a quick timeout. We'll come back to the Superdome again. The electrical power issues here. Back with more in a moment.
I would be very concerned because